When the angel of the Lord visited Samson's parents, the message was clear: a child was coming, and God had a specific way he was to be raised. Before Samson was even conceived, God handed his parents a detailed manual. He told them what the boy should eat, how he should live, and the separation that would mark his destiny. Samson's assignment from God required a certain kind of upbringing, and God made sure his parents knew that from the very beginning. That principle hasn't changed one bit. My father, who was a farmer, practiced something very simple but incredibly wise. After every single harvest, he would set aside the best fruits. He wouldn't eat them, and he wouldn't sell them. Instead, he would preserve their seeds for the next planting season. He understood a fundamental truth: the seed determines the harvest. A small seed might look unimpressive, but it contains the future of a tree, a farm, and sometimes even a family's livelihood. If that seed is weak, the harvest will be weak. But if it's healthy, the next season is full of hope. Children are a lot like those seeds. They might look small, dependent, or even insignificant in the present moment, but they hold tomorrow inside them. What they become, whether strong or fragile, fruitful or barren, shapes the entire future of a lineage. This is why the responsibility of raising a child goes so far beyond just providing food, clothes, and an education. Yes, those things absolutely matter, but they don't define a destiny. Formation does. Sometimes, as parents, we default to the methods we grew up with. We copy habits, parenting styles, or discipline approaches from our own childhood without even thinking about it. Then, when our child doesn't respond the way we expect, frustration sets in. But here's the thing: a child isn't a carbon copy of their parents. They are a unique, one-of-a-kind creation of God, carrying traits, gifts, and assignments designed specifically by Him. Every seed has its own unique requirements, and every child has a path shaped by divine intention. Farmers understand this intuitively. A cactus thrives in the desert, but if you plant a water lily there, it will die. The soil matters. The conditions matter. The very same seed placed in the wrong environment will struggle, wither, or produce very little fruit. Now, if farmers are that careful and intentional with plants, how much more should parents be with the precious children God entrusts to them? God alone knows the perfect environment, the right tools, the correct discipline, the necessary encouragement, the proper exposure, and the specific guidance that each individual child needs to flourish. He knows their strengths, their weaknesses, their calling, and their future. Trying to raise a child without his instruction is just guesswork. Sometimes you might get lucky, but often it's misguided. If you're a parent, you cannot afford to simply assume you know the best path for your child. You need the manual from the one who crafted them. So ask Him. Ask God how to guide them. Ask Him how to correct them in love. Ask Him how to nurture their unique gifts, and how to prepare them for the world that lies ahead. Ask Him what should be encouraged, what needs to be pruned away, and what must be protected at all costs. Without His direction, you risk shaping a child in a way that directly contradicts their God-given purpose. Remember, the seed makes the tree. The early years shape the future. The training determines the harvest. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." A child raised in God's way carries that imprint for life. And when they grow old, they won't depart from it, not because the parent was perfect, but because the training aligned perfectly with God's divine design. Let God show you how to water the precious seed He has placed in your care. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next video.